Hello and welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Ilham. According to the press service of President of Azerbaijan on July 1st, Volodymyr Zelensky, President of Ukraine, made a phone call to President Ilham Aliyev. President Zelensky conveyed the condolences of the Ukrainian public regarding the killing of Azerbaijanis and raids in the Russian city of Ekaterinburg. The head of state expressed his gratitude for the condolences. The Ukrainian leader also thanked President Ilham Aliyev for Azerbaijan's support in an evacuation of Ukrainian citizens from Iran. During the phone conversation, the leaders exchanged views on the prospects for bilateral relations between their countries and agreed to hold a meeting of the Intergovernmental Commission in Baku soon. Mutual support for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Azerbaijan and Ukraine was reaffirmed. The Ukrainian president also expressed gratitude for the humanitarian aid provided by Azerbaijan to his country. The forensic examination results of Azerbaijani brothers Ziyaddin and Hussein Safarov, who were brutally beaten to death in Ekaterinburg, have been made public. The examination revealed multiple injuries of Hussein Safarov's body, while confirming that Ziyaddin Safarov also died due to multiple severe injuries. The findings of this expert examination contradict the official report issued in Russia, revealing a clear attempt to conceal the facts.
Numerous fractures, bruises. What is more horrific that Russia tried to conceal this inhumane behavior. The bodies of our compatriots, Ziyaddin and Hussein Safarov brothers killed in Ekaterinburg, were brought to Azerbaijan yesterday, and their bodies underwent special forensic examination. According to the result of the forensic examination, it was found out that Hussein Safarov was killed with a blunt object.
Burun sümüklərinin yerini dəyişən sınığın.
All the bones were fractured, chest was deformed. A large bruise was found in 14-12 centimeter area around the eyes. There are bruises in the mucous membrane of the upper and lower lips, in right and left areas of forehead, bruises in the rear surface of the chest, bruises on the back of the hands in the upper part. During the preliminary stage before the examination, the death certificate, that is the forensic conclusion drafted by the Russian authorities, was scrutinized. This is the same conclusion which attempted to conceal the main fact about the death of Ziyaddin Safarov. The conclusion notes that the heart stroke was the cause of the death of our compatriot. For some reason, forensic examination turned a blind eye to the bruises of the deceased, or thought that nobody would carry out a forensic examination in Azerbaijan.
Daxili müayinədə
There are bruises on the right eye, asymmetry of the chest upon palpation, bruised abrasions on the right lateral abdomen and hip, and red and bluish bruises in the scrotum. There are numerous fractures in the chest. It is assumed that ribs on the left side were brutally fractured. Hemorrhages were also found in the diaphragm and bruises in paranephric areas. The forensic examination also revealed that some body organs were cut off. Whether these were taken as samples or for concealment of damaged organs remains unclear. In any case, the human death is a criminal act, but if the victims are the citizens of a foreign country, this is a blatant violation of international law norms.
A criminal case has been initiated by a General Prosecutor's Office in connection with the incident in Ekaterinburg. Preliminary investigation has revealed that Azerbaijani citizens and individuals of Azerbaijani descent who were defenseless and unable to protect themselves were subjected to severe beatings and torture with blunt objects during detention, transportation, and while held in administrative buildings used by the National Guard of Russia, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the Federal Security Service. As a result, 60-year-old small business owner Hussein Safarov and his 55-year-old brother, taxi driver Ziyaddin Safarov, were deliberately killed with exceptional cruelty. Many others detained were also tortured in a similar manner. Based on the collected evidence, the Prosecutor General of Azerbaijan has launched a criminal investigation. A preliminary inquiry is underway, and the Prosecutor's Office will issue formal requests for legal assistance to the relevant states. Azerbaijan issued a note of protest to Russia calling on Moscow to refrain from interfering in the country's internal matters. The note strongly condemns the use of torture and degrading treatment by Russian law enforcement agencies during the interrogation of Azerbaijani nationals. It emphasizes that such actions violate both Russian legislation and internationally recognized fundamental human rights and freedoms. The Azerbaijani side demands a thorough and impartial investigation into these incidents and calls for urgent measures to hold those responsible accountable under applicable law. Ayxan Hacızadeh, spokesperson for Azerbaijan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, has described the decision to cancel cultural events involving Russia as a fully lawful and justified step. Responding to comments made by Mikhail Shurtkoy, Russia's presidential special envoy on international cultural cooperation, Ayxan Hacızadeh called Shurtkoy's remarks on Azerbaijan's decision unacceptable. Mr. Shurtkoy, who has repeatedly expressed admiration for Azerbaijan's high-level culture during the visits, surprises us with these biased statements. Contrary to his view, we do not believe that concerts by Russian singers impoverish our country's cultural landscape. Azerbaijani culture, developed over millennia, serves as a model for many nations and peoples. Azerbaijan rightly takes pride in its unique history, cultural heritage, rich literature, arts and music, Ayxan Hacızadeh stated. The Ministry of Internal Affairs has carried out an operation in Baku targeting narcotics. As a result, members of two organized criminal groups suspected of trafficking drugs from Iran online, drug distribution and cyber fraud have been detained. The suspects are reported to be Russian citizens. Investigative and operational activities related to the illegal actions are ongoing. The Eco-Summit taking place in Azerbaijan, along with the organized forum, will contribute to shaping the new vision for the next 10 years, stated the organization's Secretary General Asad Majid Khan. He also expressed his gratitude to Azerbaijan for the contributions made.
Well, first of all, let me say that we are very happy to be here in Azerbaijan and to be here in Karabakh region. This is the 17th summit, is the third summit that Azerbaijan is hosting. We are very grateful for the outstanding contributions that Azerbaijan makes to the work of our organization. And this summit, I must say, has many firsts. You know, this is the first time that we are celebrating a full ECO week, thanks to the leadership and vision of President Aliyev, that he has fully embraced this organization and has personally engaged and led the process of preparations and organization of this summit. And not only that, and during this week, we will have, for the first time, ECO Youth Forum.
That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.